everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder. Today, we wanted to share with all of you the unboxing of our newest, coolest addition to Fran and our adventures. Today, we're going to be doing an unboxing of our Jackery that we just bought, our solar panel that we bought to go along with it, and then I also bought a case to put the Jackery in. Anyhow, we wanted to share it with you today, and maybe if you're out there kind of on the fence about what size Jackery to get, maybe this might help you out. What we have bought is the Jackery 300, and we're going to go into the reasons why later, but we wanted to unbox it with you first. So Shannon and I received as gifts, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts.
We've been hoarding for a while.
Yeah, Amazon gift cards from various members of our family who would give us gift cards for birthdays and so forth. So we were hoarding them. And the reason that we were hoarding them is we had thought down the road that we wanted to purchase some sort of device like a Jackery, I guess a Blue Eddy, something like that.
Even while we were tent camping.
Yeah, even while we were tent camping, we were considering this. Anyhow, so we finally decided to take the dive. And I really had to think through what we would be using it for, why we would need it. And we didn't want to just buy one without really thinking it through, because we're used to tent camping. We have been able to successfully manage our power needs with just a small anchor. And Shannon has, I'm not sure what the device is that you have, but it's a solar powered one that we were able to use just tent camping, and it powered up devices like our iPads or phones, that kind of thing. So anyhow, we had to think through, why would we even want one? Why would we spend the money on it? So this is why I'm going to tell you the reasons why we came up with this. But anyhow, we chose, there we go. This is the Jackery, is that the picture on the front? Yeah, the Jackery 300. Okay, so again, like I said, Shannon and I were used to having power sources other than like a Jackery. And like one of the power sources that we had is something that her mother gave to us. This has been a fantastic little item. What is it called? Dizaul, D-I-Z-A-U-L. All right, this little thing right here charged my iPad the whole time we were camping. Now, we were staying in Shenandoah. The Shenandoah campgrounds do not have power. So you have to find your own, you have to bring your own power sources. Anyhow, we charged up my iPad. How many days were we there? 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, well, and we didn't realize how quickly the iPad and our phones were draining. So right. We didn't even think that we were going to need something like this. And we did.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were utilizing our anchor for our iPhones while we were there. But we wanted to be able to charge up the iPad, and did a fantastic job. We set it out in the sun and set my iPad out and charged it with no problem at all. So this is a cool little item. So if you're out and about, or you know where to pick one of these up, it's a nice little piece to have. So anyhow, one of the great things about some of these, well, all of these things that we have, is Shannon and I are trying to utilize solar power as much as we possibly can. To power up the things that we feel like we need when we're out camping, out in the van, during different types of weather, using different types of things that we feel are important to us. Now, we're not real picky. We don't have like a refrigerator. We don't have an air conditioning unit. We do not have one of those coolers or anything like that that you have to keep powered up. We don't feel necessary to have those. So our decision as far as solar goes would be to power just some of the things that we feel is important, like our fan that we have, that we run in the van.
Comfort options, basically, is what it comes down to.
A small heater maybe, or our heating pads that we use when it's cold out. So that's the purpose behind everything that we've bought and everything that we have. The one other thing I want to show you about the solar that we did pick up that I think is really cool, that you may be interested in, are these little lanterns. Now, these things power up pretty quick when you leave them out in the sun, and they provide a lot of illumination. You have different levels of light that you can get out of them, and they're real easy I mean, they're just you blow them up.
We
basically.
originally had gotten those for backpacking.
Yep.
Because Chris, Karen's now brother-in-law, told us that you could snap them on the back of your backpack.
Right.
And they would charge as you were going down the trail. Right. So then when you got to your site, you're ready to go with a little bit of illumination.
Right.
It would save your headlamp.
Right. So, and that's what we do with them. We also use them inside of the van and keep them charged up. And this is our light source that we use in the van now. So the Jackery that Shannon and I chose to buy is the 300-watt portable power station. Now I'm going to open it up for you. This is the first time we've seen it too. So we've been sitting on it at home for a few days.
Exciting.
It comes with a pouch, and inside the pouch are all of your cords. So in other words, all of your
nice.
power cords are in there. Yeah, and it comes with this nice, I guess it's neoprene case.
Oh, okay. So here is your car adapter, and then you've got your AC. Nice. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. So it comes with this. The other thing I liked about it is that it's not super heavy. I think it might weigh 6 pounds.
Yeah, that was a huge concern.
Yeah. And because of the size of it, it will be easy for us to store this in the van, which is where we're most likely going to use it.
Yeah, spaces everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. And then I'm going to set the box to the side over here.
Pull it forward a little bit.
All right.
There we go. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. All right. So anyhow, this again is the Jackery 300. And I've opened up the little envelope that also comes with it. Look at the cool stickers.
I know. What?
Yeah, we like stickers.
Yeah, we do.
Anyhow, comes with a little manual. So you can learn about what you're supposed to be doing and not doing with the Jackery.
Which we
will be learning.
Yep.
All right. And so one of the things that drew me to this one are the 2 AC
outlets.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So anyhow, I mean, we could have gotten, I think the 500 comes with 1 outlet, and we could have done a split off of that.
Or an adapter.
Or an adapter of some sort. But I was drawn to this for this reason.
And again, this is for kind of for emergency for us, or...
Well, not necessarily just emergency, but it will do power for us what we feel like we need.
Right.
All right, so anyhow, we purchased this, the 300. Now, Jackery does have the solar panels that are specifically Jackery brand, I guess, that go with their power station systems. I did some research because I thought they were really expensive. And from what I understand, you don't have to use the Jackery solar panels if you want to try to find something less expensive, or maybe you don't want the 100-watt, you want the 60-watt or whatever the case may be. But I did some research on it because I didn't want to spend $300 on my solar panel starting out. We're starting out with this, so trying to keep it as economical as possible until we can really see what it is that we're going to be using, what we really, really need. So this particular company, Togo Power, you see it? Now this company does make a 60-watt, and this is a 100-watt solar panel set. And I chose to go with this because it's going to create a faster charge for us. Because you don't always have full sun. So I thought, okay, well, I don't want to be somewhere where we don't have a lot of sun and we need some power. So,
well, and we hike. We don't normally just go to a place and just hang out there all day long.
No.
So we need to get our charge, get it put away, and get to doing what it is that we really want to do.
Right. Okay, so the other reason that I chose this particular brand, not just because it has good reviews. I did some research on it. I watched some YouTube videos on people who have had this. It also has the ability it has a DC output, a USB-C output, and a USB-A output. So as it is out in the sun, you could be charging other gadgets along with, like we could throw our anchors on this, that kind of thing.
Our phones, the iPad, whatever.
Right. So really, truly, I know most of you know recently, if you've been watching our videos, that we just got back from a trip out west. And although this would have been fantastic for us to take and have had on that trip, we learned from that trip, and the reason we didn't buy anything before is we wanted to know what we would really need on a long trip. We found that we really didn't need a whole lot. Our anchors worked fantastic for us. Most of the sites that we were at had power, so we were able to charge everything and power everything just fine. Our goal with our next big trip is to not have to stay at places like that the whole trip. That we might be able to boondock or stay at a site that doesn't have power. It would be less expensive. It would be more cost effective for
the hip
us.
camp. Karen's been looking a lot at the hip camp. The Harvest Host we have been told about by Karen's daughter-in-law that we want to start looking into. And in general, we are finding that the sites without power
are less expensive.
And they're nice. They're nicer.
Anyhow, the goal, again, like I said, was to find a system that would work for what we needed. So this system, I think, is going to work out well for us. Now, time will tell, and we'll get back with you guys on whether or not this really does work for us. But we found that we would be able to, with a system like this, not have to stay at a campground with power. We found out west, going out west down I-40, a lot of the places we had to stay were like KOA campgrounds. I don't know if any of you have camped recently out like at a KOA, but some of them are really, really expensive, like $50 and $60 a night. We couldn't believe it. So we were like, okay, well, you know, maybe we can look at how we would be able to utilize a system like this, that we wouldn't always have to stay at a campground with power. So that is the reasoning behind what we have right now.
Wow, look how thin it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can see how nicely that they pack it. I mean, it's very securely packaged.
Which was good because this is the only box that it came in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have unboxed it. These are the cords that come along with the set, you can see. And here's the manual that tells you what the cords are for. And of course, to tell you what you're supposed to do with them, which we have not got that far yet. We're just showing you this. Now, this particular solar panel comes with a pouch. Okay. And here you go. It's one of the adapters. And you can place all these cords inside here to keep them in one place, so you're not like scrambling around trying to figure out what cord goes to what, which I liked that a lot because that would be me. So it's magnetic, excuse me, opens up, folds out, and it does have the stands, the flip out stands around the back here. The
Velcro kickstand.
Yeah, Velcro kickstand. Yeah. Wow, man, I'm ready.
There you go.
Yeah, so you can see, you can kick it back if you want to. Or you probably would have to, I guess. Okay, so this is the entire panel folded out, and it measures about 4 foot by 2 foot, somewhere around in there. So it folds up into about a 2 foot square like this. These are magnetic, so it stays together, and then it has this nice handle, and of course this nice pouch right here to put all your cords in. So this is a pretty cool piece, and it seems to be pretty durable. I mean, the fabric is very durable type of fabric. I don't think I'll worry so much about you know, being too flexible or that kind of thing where I might damage it somehow. But yeah.
So I don't think really a carry case of any sort will be necessary.
No, I don't think so either. I think you'll be
It's
fine.
got the nice pouch on the back.
Yeah, some of them do come with carry cases, but I don't think you would need it for this. It's that, to me, that durable feeling. So, all right. So the last thing we want to show you that we purchased for the Jackery 300 is this carry case. We wanted to have something to be able to store it in and cart it back and forth. Like, we'll probably take this in at the end of our trips, not leave it out in the van. But even if we were to leave it in the van, I would still want to have something to put it in. So I bought it. It's called TruNab, TRUNAB, and it specifically says that it is compatible with the Jackery 300. So this is what we bought to as a storage case for the Jackery, and it does fit in there pretty snug. I mean, it's in there. See, all right. And this has like little handles on it. It has a shoulder strap. Like if we want to go hiking, we could take this with us, right?
No,
no.
Well, we could, but you're carrying it, not me.
Yeah. It weighs, I think, about 6 pounds.
Yeah,
so
it's actually really manageable. I was pleased with that part.
Yeah. So we've got the Jackery, the cords. Okay, so this is our new solar panel, and Shannon this is the first time we've used it. She's going to try charging her phone on it to see how quickly it charges. Now today, we have plenty of sunshine. There's not a cloud in the sky. So we are getting a lot of sunlight.
So we are my phone is at 68% charge, and it is 12:40. We're going to give it about a half hour and see what happens. It's directly plugged into the solar panel. So this is 100% solar going on with the charge, and it picked it up. The phone picked it up. It's charging. Okay. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so now
1:11.
30 minutes later. There you go. Come here. I had started out at 68%, and now I'm at 89% in 30 minutes.
30 minutes. How much did it charge?
21% in 30 minutes.
Okay, with the solar panels.
With direct charge, yeah, that's pretty good. That's wall outlet speed.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, we have full sun today, so.
Right. And awesome, yeah.
All right. Okay, so we are officially, for the first time, going to turn the Jackery on to see where it's at. Now, this is the button that you turn on. All right. So it's at 48% charge right now.
From the factory.
From the factory. You're supposed to make sure that you charge. You're not supposed to let it get below, I think, 15 or 20%, something like that, which I never would. So we're going to go ahead and charge this, and we're going to plug it into the solar panel to see how long it will take for this to go from 48% up to 100%. Now it is what time right this minute?
It's about 1:30.
Okay, it's about 1:30. So we're going to use the Togo solar panel. It's a 100-watt panel that we're going to use. We're going to plug it in. Today we have full sunshine, so hopefully it won't take too long. We'll see. All right.
1:30. We're at 48%.
Yep, 48%. All right, so Shannon's going to plug this in. All right, so you can see
it's getting 68 watts in right now. Ooh, 71. Just plugged it in. Let's see here. And it's already come up a percentage.
All right, you can see the solar panels are pulling in, well, right now 54 watts.
Well, in all fairness, you're standing in front of the solar panel. Yeah. All right, so now that we moved out of the solar panel, it is charging, it's pulling in 73 watts.
Right.
We've already picked up a percentage just by plugging it in.
All right.
All right, so there you go, 49%, 133. See what happens.
Okay, so it's been right around an hour.
Oh, wow.
And as you can see,
we're up to 70%.
We're up to 70%.
About 55 minutes later.
Right, about an hour. So
30%. We picked up about 30%.
In an hour.
In an hour.
That's about right.
Yeah, so in about another hour, we should be good to go.
Okay, cool.
Nice. Where are we at, Karen?
At 100%.
Very nice.
All right.
Wow, that didn't take hardly.
With the solar panels in the full sun.
Yeah, in the full sun. Probably would have done faster had we kept it in the full sun the whole time. Awesome.
Yep. And, we're going to do another video to show you the things that we're trying this out on, how we're playing around with it, what's working, what's not working for us with it. So hopefully it will help somebody else out there who's trying to make a decision on one of these. So anyhow, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.